Hello everybody, hope you're feeling fine. 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 Ooh, this is now my trademark welcome song, my people. Let's set this thing a little better. Okay, this way. Hi people, good evening, how are you? Welcome to the light. How do you do? Hi guys, good evening. How are you today? Welcome to the light. How was your day? Hey, dancing ovation for my puppy. Good evening, sir. Yeah, the first of my life today. Good evening. How are you today, sir? How was your day? In one word, how was your day? I think you are now becoming a pro. You have joined the live. You have also liked, like you now know the normal thing to do. How was your day? How are you? How was your day? Good evening, good evening, welcome. Daddy, can you help me type that question? Did you see how I wrote it on the title of this live? Did you say did I write it well? If not, help me type it so that I can pin it. So we'll just flow from there today as people come in. Good evening everyone, welcome to the live. Please say hi if you are here. It's my dada day. Daddy, are you there? I hope I'm not seeing your message. Okay. Okay. Daddy, can you hear me? I was waiting for you to type the topic for discussion today so I can pin it. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Mm. Can you hear me? Mm. Okay, maybe I should type it here. Hi, Quintuplet. Good evening. How are you? Good evening. How are you? Welcome to the live. Okay, so I've typed something and I'll just pin it. Quintuplet, how are you? How was your day? Mame, Mingo, good evening, ma. How are you? How are you doing? How was your day? Looks like daddy is here, but he's not here. I've been asking him how was his day since. I wanted him to help me type this stuff I just print down, but I've typed it though. Quintuplet, how are you? How are your children? How is everything? How was your day in one word? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining. We have a question already pinned down, so let's just begin conversations. So the question says, can you even hear me at all? Okay, is it network from your end or my end? Yeah, I need to know, is it my network or your network? Network is challenging us, so yeah. Sorry about that. Quintuplex, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Good evening. Good evening, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, are you still in the village, Quintuplet? Are you still in the village? Has the burial happened? Or I think it should be today. Today is Saturday, right? Is it today that was the burial? As if you are still in the village. And if it has happened, how was it? Sorry about the network challenge. Okay. So, what advice you are fine? Hi, Sandy. Good evening. Good evening. How are you doing, Sandy? How are you? How are you, the reigning YouTuber? The reigning YouTuber in town. Welcome to the live. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so how was your day, Sandra? In one word, how was your day? How was your day in one word? This your dada is fine. It's still not dada. Oh God, Sandra. It's locked, so you know my hair is locked. Just that it's been rough since I hadn't retired it, so I was carrying weight. So yeah, I just retired it. It's locked, so thank you. Thank you. You say my dada is fine. Yay, thank you. Yeah. Hi Juba. Juba, I was going to tell you on MK's live that please come to this place today. Or let me see your real face. It's been a while. How are you doing, Juba? Good evening. Thank you for the thumbs up. How are you in one word, Juba? How are you? How are you? And how is Jamaica, right? Jamaica, right? How is Jamaica, if I'm correct? Sandra said this or that is fine. I hope you guys can hear me well though. My network is okay, right? So we have a question down that is pinned. I want to know your thoughts, guys. What's your thoughts? Feels beautiful. My day was fine. No much work. Nice. Good to know. But were you able to come live today? Like you promised in the morning. Were you able to? Of course, I was still sleeping, obviously. But it depends on the time you came live, though. But were you able to come live today, or are you still coming live this night? Juba, I want to hear your thoughts on this topic. Thank you so much. What's your thoughts? So we have a lady who is, let's just say 40 plus, or let's even say, hi, Banter with Dima. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining. How was your day in one word? Hello, blessings to each and everyone in the house. Juba Bruce is saying hi to everyone, saying blessings to everyone. Thank you so much, Juba. Thank you. Thank you. So, guys, so we have a lady who is not young. Let's just say she's not young, and she's not in a relationship. She has been single, but she has a concern that if she remains single for a while, she might get to menopause and she wouldn't be able to deliver. But she wants a child, so she has decided that okay, this marriage thing might not be coming for me, and I don't want to wait till I'm old. It might not come anytime soon. But while I'm waiting, before I get to menopause, I need a child. I want a child. What's your advice for her? Because she's saying that she wants to maybe meet any guy that doesn't mind being a part of her life by maybe impregnating her so she can have a child for herself even without getting married to the person. She just wants a child now. What would be your advice to this lady? What should she do? What is right? What approach would she do rightly, and what could she do that would be a wrong approach? Thank you, Chirem. How are you? Good evening. Welcome to the live. How are you doing? In one word, Chirem, how are you? You got a new hair done. It's pretty. Thank you. It's not a new hair. This is my real hair, Chirem. This is my hair. It's locked. It has been rough since, that's why I've been wearing wig. But now I just retied it, so yeah, this is my real hair. No, I couldn't do the morning live. My sister was so sick last night. Ooh, which of your sisters? Sandra. What's her name now? Yeah, Sandra. She is. I don't remember her name. The S family. Is it that the one that was holding her lights for you yesterday? So sick last night. I couldn't sleep at all, so I had to attend to her in the morning. Oh, sorry about that, Sandra. What's her name now? Oh, Sandra, remind me her name. But I know that name. She can. Sorry about that. How is she doing now, Sandra? Banta says she can adopt or get pregnant for someone she is close to. Really? She can adopt or get pregnant for someone she is close to. Okay. In one word, sick. Really? Chiem, are you not feeling well? Why? What's happening? Those children are stressing you? Yeah, sorry. And I've been seeing you in live, people's lives today, as sick as you are, Bele. Yeah, sorry. Oh, Sandra laughing at Chiem. Sorry, Chiem, Bele. How you doing? Do you know what it is? Is it malaria or is just stress? You know you need rest. Sometimes it's just stress. The body needs rest, actually. Quintuplus says network is really bad in our village. Okay, I can understand that. You are still there. Nice. How is the burial? Have you done it? Or I know you told me you were in the village for a burial. Or has the burial happened? How is your village experience going? Achirem, Bia, why are we everywhere together? Even with Banta, all of you, everywhere together. Hope she's feeling a lot better now, Sandy. Yeah. Not Sarah. This one doesn't show her face, so yeah, she's fine now. Oh, okay. Yeah, please, our regards to her and our love to her. Sandra, na MTN I be now everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. So please, please let me know your thoughts before you run. Some people like Sandra, she will soon run now. Please let's know your thoughts before you go on this question. What would you advise this lady? Banta, surprisingly, has been the first person to reply this, which I'm happy. Banta usually doesn't reply questions and all these things, but thank you. She says the lady can adopt or get pregnant for someone she is close to. Okay. So what do you think? Let her get pregnant or adopt if it makes her happy. She should get pregnant or adopt. Okay, that's the same thing Banta is saying. She should get pregnant or adopt. No, it's next week. Okay. You guys went really early because of planning. Okay, that's fine. You're busy enjoying village food, village fresh food. It's good. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, so you're saying the lady should get pregnant or adopt if it makes her happy. Okay. Hi, Candy Henry. Good evening. How are you? I saw you, of course, in MK's live. Yes, is it MK or Fadesa? One of both or both. Thank you so much for joining. How are you? How was your day? She can get pregnant and birth a child now since she wants to do that before she gets to menopause. Yes, her concern is she's aging. No guy is forthcoming about marriage, and she doesn't want to get to menopause. She's avoiding waiting and getting childless later. So she can get pregnant and get the child now since she wants to do that before she gets to. So this lady saying she's not in a relationship. No guy. So I say she should just go and get pregnant for anybody. Like this, she should get pregnant. Is it nobody? If she's in a relationship, her worry might be getting the person in a relationship to agree to marry her. But now obviously maybe there's no guy in her life and she's seeing that time is going. So you guys that are saying she should get pregnant, which is what she wants, are you saying that no, what she wants is a child actually, but the option to now get pregnant, are you saying she should just meet anybody? Like Bobanta said, she could meet someone that she's close to get pregnant for the person. Hi, Believe George. Hi, Believe George. Good evening. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you in my life, if I'm not mistaken. How are you? How was your day? Good evening. Good evening. How are you doing? Hey, Candy says she's cleaning and organizing. Lots of fun. Yeah, I think, is it not Candy? Is it either Candy or Chichi TV that was saying she wants to sleep? Okay, I think it's Chichi TV. Well done, well done. Lots of fun. Cleaning and organizing. So you like cleaning? If cleaning and organizing is lots of fun to you, wow, that's nice. But the this emoji you put afterwards is not looking fun though. I don't know, maybe I'm not reading it well. Juba Bruce says, okay, I was doing something. Can you ask me the question now? Juba, that's the question is pinned down here. The lady is aging. She's getting older, and then she's not getting any advance from men as regards marriage, and she's saying she wants a child. Like she doesn't want to feel lonely all around. If she's not getting any marriage advancement, she wants a child. In fact, yes, so what's your advice for her? What's the approach she should take that would be a good advice? Like, there are some things you do that might not is what you want, but of course, there are plenty ways to get to a direction. So what's the best advice you can give her to get what she wants but do things also rightly? That's the question. She can use her chance now to birth a child, and if she's not in a relationship, then she can do IVF or find a donor sperm. Hi Nana, good evening. Okay, Chirem says, how are you, Nana? Good evening. Okay, Chirem says she can use her chance now to birth a child, and if she's not in a relationship, then she can do IVF or find a donor sperm. Okay, I'm doing great. Hi everyone. Okay, I like it sometimes. Okay, that's nice, Candy. That's a good one. That means you must be a very organized person. Hi Nana. Chirem is saying hi. Believe George is saying hi to Chirem back. Juba says, okay, I think that if she wants a child and she don't want to get to menopause before she gets the child, she should make up her mind and find someone that she will settle with. So that's the thing, Juba. As a lady now, she is being kind of slow. Nana, please, I'd like to know your thoughts on the question pinned down. So for her to be asking this is because maybe she has seen that she's a woman, and maybe she's, of course, the other day we spoke about what's your thought on approaching a guy to say you like him. She might be thinking that she's a woman, so it's not in her place to go ask a guy out, but she's really not getting advances from guys to marry her. We don't know if she has relationships that has failed, but we know that she's getting older and no one is committing to marry her. So are you saying she should go and look for somebody to marry her by force? What if she's not getting that? In fact, obviously she's not getting that because she's getting older now and marriage is not forthcoming. I'm good. Hope you too, Chie. Okay. Believe, what's your thoughts, please? Let's know your thoughts, guys. Let's make this conversation interesting. I was looking forward to it so that you guys can give your suggestions and advice. So I think 3 people have answered so far. No, not by force. Okay, Candy says not by force. What's not by force? Okay. Is adoption an option? Okay, yes, Candy is asking a question. Is adoption, that's what I'm saying. Like, her wish is to have a child. Now she's not married, but she wants to have a child because she's not getting any younger. So like I said, that is what she wants, but there are a lot of ways and methods to get to what she wants. But again, you want to give her an advice that she will go through and will not regret it later. So what's the best advice for her? How can she get a child in this situation? What's the best method? So Candy is saying that is adoption an option? Adoption is part of the option. It's part of the option. Okay, but if she cannot find anyone else, she have to do is to take it easy, because that's the way life goes. Not everything you are looking for God, I'm fine. Or maybe I think he's trying to say not everything you are looking for is fine with God. Okay, is that what you're trying to say, Juba? Sandy says if she's looking to have a child before hitting menopause, she mustn't be in a relationship to make it happen. Yes, the world is evolving. There are ways to do these things without having a thing to do the do. Sandra, let's know what are the ways, please. Maybe she can find someone that can do a sperm donor for her or adoption. Okay, so I've gotten some comments now. Some people said she should, and I think Banta and one other person says she should look for somebody to get pregnant for or adopt. I'm hearing seeing adoption here also. Then so this one is talking about looking for a sperm donor, which is also looking for somebody to donate sperm to her. Okay, that's the best advice I can give to her because she wants to be useful to herself before she gets to menopause. But otherwise, she can still relax and adopt a child when it's convenient. Okay, it's not everything you are going to find. Okay, you're saying it's not everything you want that you get. Okay, I get you now, Juba. Okay, I get you. Okay, what if it's not a want, it's a need for her, like a need? So okay, welcome. Okay, you said my dad says, how can an unmarried woman be thinking of having a child? Procreation is supposed to be within the confines of marriage. Okay, that's your thoughts. Okay, I'm reading everybody's thought. I'm resisting the urge to give my opinion yet. I want to be patient. Yeah, I think the safest for now is adoption. To just get pregnant for anybody may cause her more pain. Okay, at Ngozi, I get your point, but this is reality. Okay, reality is that she needs a child, and so because so now we know that everybody can. This person is not a celibate. She wants to get married, but she's not getting who to marry her. She is aging, but she needs companion, and if she can't get a companion in the space of a man, she wants to get it, have a child that she can relate with. She can what is that, my husband? Okay, she wants to relate with, she wants somebody that she can be at home with because it's lonely. I understand where she's coming from. That's why I'm saying the best advice. Okay, it may be that lady has a boyfriend but not married, so if the baby is really needed, then she will get pregnant with her boyfriend, or better still, wait. Okay, if she has a boyfriend and she's thinking of having a child like this, it means the boyfriend is not ready to marry her, and she's aging. What is she doing there? Is not wasting her time? Because this person wants to marry. There are some people that are in both in relationships, they both know they don't want to get married. Like I heard of what's her name now, Oprah Winfrey. She has been in a relationship with this guy. They both don't want to get married. They're enjoying relationship. I heard that abroad most times they tell you that maybe marriage is a spoiler, that they enjoy dating relationships, that's when they enjoy themselves. But once you get married, you spoil the experience. Anyway, that's their thought. So it's okay when the two people, this is what they want and they are together. But why are you with somebody that does not have the same goal as you? That's in the case that, because I don't know this information, I don't know if she is in a relationship, because if she's in a relationship, ideally she shouldn't be this bothered or thinking of looking for who to get pregnant for. Do you get? Anyway, we'll come to that. So French classes is saying yes, reality, but reality should not send anyone from frying pan to fire. Okay, double tap, guys. Thank you, Famous. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me come with this approach. Now we have some options. My dad is saying that a woman that yes, I'm going to say that now, but it's too early for me to say my opinion, because I want to hear everybody's opinion. So my dad is saying that someone that is not married should not want a child because it is in marriage that procreation is permitted. That's one. Some people are saying she should adopt. That's two. Some people are saying that she should look for somebody to get pregnant for, because that looking for somebody to get pregnant for is that looking for, like Banta said, a close friend to get pregnant for, or because even when you do sperm donation, when you get somebody to donate their sperm to you, is also looking for somebody because that sperm is from somebody also. So those two are in one. Now guys, can we discuss these three options? Thank you so much. I don't know who's pressing the love. Thank you. These three options now. Not thinking about giving birth, not thinking about a child as she's not married, one. Adopting, number two. Then number three, looking for who to get pregnant for. 1 second, guys. Sorry guys, yeah, so okay, let me read quintuplet's option. Quintuplet says, I think adoption is okay. So I was naming the three options that I was given so that we'll look at these options now. What are the pros and the cons? Because the idea is to give her an option that would not stress her in future. So that you want a child now, it's not just to have a child. There's a lot of responsibilities that come with a child. There's a lot of things that happen. We talk about genes and all these things. So the option you have given, guys, what is the advantage and disadvantage of these options you have given? Because it's not to just give her an advice that she'll not be regretting tomorrow. That's my thought. I think adoption is okay, but there are people that don't like adoption. Rather, they will find a way to get pregnant, maybe the close friend or boyfriend, in order to have her blood. Okay, looking for someone to get pregnant for. All right. Everything. Looking for someone to get pregnant for is completely encouraging fornication, and because so the people that say she look for someone to get pregnant for, these are the same people that were in my life 2 days ago when I was talking about fornication and adultery. Somebody is not married, they're advising her to go and get pregnant for someone that she doesn't know just because she wants a child. Now that child will be her blood, but not just her blood, the other person's blood. So she doesn't know the person, even if the person is a close friend. Okay, it's fornication. The other, so but me, my own angle is this, that the best option for me, because I understand that somebody is not married does not mean you can't have a child, because there are some people that have gotten married, they can't have a child and they adopt also. So that person is single, not getting who to marry them. Adoption is the best option for me. That's my thought. Why? Because when you say somebody should just go and get pregnant for somebody, it means that one, the person is fornicating. That is not fornication is not encouraged, not advised. Number one. Then number two, when you go and get pregnant for somebody, the person you are getting pregnant for, do you know them much? Chichi Meriti, good evening, welcome to the live. The question is pinned down. It's pinned down. So when you are saying that somebody should just go and get pregnant for somebody that she doesn't know, a close friend, this thing is deeper than we say it, because they are, even when you give birth to somebody, have you seen your traits in your child, and you are wondering, how did this child get these traits? Because it is beyond, I'm the one that will train the child. You are training the child, yes. That is nature now. That's nurturing though. So a child can grow with either nature and nurture. Not only nature, it needs also nurture. So nature is the natural way the child is born. That is why sometimes you say this child looks like the father or looks like the mother. That is nature. The genes forms to make this child the way the child is. So some characters that you exhibited when you were younger, you just see it in your child and you're wondering how. That's one. Then nurture is what you teach them. So what you teach them is not enough. Who you are that you used to give birth to them is another factor. So you are saying that you can just go and meet, she can just go and meet a stranger and say, I need a child, so just come and sleep with me and give me a child, not knowing who that stranger is. Even though you know the person as a close friend, you are not getting married to this person, so you might not even think you need to know everything about the person, their family background, the characters that person have. So IVF is an option. Things shouldn't be this hard. Yes, it wasn't her choice to remain unmarried at her age, so she can also live a happy life, at least as a single mother. I agree with you. Me, I'm saying I agree that she's qualified to want a child. She's qualified. Things should not be too hard, but also she can make a decision that will make her life harder than what it is now. If she just go and meet a random stranger, even the blood donor, the sperm donation people get in the hospitals. I'm not a medical person. I really am not too much acquainted with what it is, but I still feel that it is people's sperms that are there, unless it is your husband that goes to donate his sperm and they give it to you. Maybe you can, I don't know, some people cannot just take him, so the husband's sperm is still valid, so they can use it. Yes, but if you are going to just get a random sperm all in the name of, I don't know how IVF is done. I really don't know. Maybe people that are acquainted with these medical people should let us know. When you do IVF, how is it done? Is it just anybody's sperm? I need to know, because I think that if it's just anybody, you don't know who that anybody is, but that sperm carries that person. So is it to just give birth to a child, or to give birth to a child that you are certain where these traits are coming from, and you can guarantee that these traits will not be detrimental, and you don't even know where the problem is coming from? That's what I'm saying. So I support adoption. IVF, I think I support until I'm sure of what it happens during I don't know the IVF process, what it is. But yeah, that's my thought. I don't think that a lady should just go and say because you want to give birth or marry or have a child, and because you don't have a child, but the child has to be your own child, like, so you can't adopt. Adoption is better. In fact, for me, I would have thought that if a person, guys, I'm here, I just want to attend to something, please. Yeah, with IVF at least she has her egg, but with adoption both sperms and eggs are strangers. Okay, Chinyere, with IVF at least she has her egg, but with adoption both sperm and eggs are strangers. Okay, that's another point actually. Yes, but when you are adopting, you already know that this thing. So the question here is now is that what is right? Because as a mother now, if I say I have one now and I don't want to have another one, I don't like the stress I went through, I can go adopt. But I'm adopting without understanding that this is not. Let me see how many spoons you put. I can go and adopt without understanding. I already know that at least I'm not sinning. I'm just looking for a child to take care of. Do you get? I'm helping. That's helping. But you are insisting that you want your own blood, but you are doing it in the wrong way. Don't forget that the child is also in this equation. You are jeopardizing that child's future, because the child that is adopted will understand when you explain to them. How many spoons you put there? It's okay. It's not too much, but it's okay. That I was adopted. This person is taking care of me. It's different from just going to give birth to a child from somebody else. In fact, apart from the child, this fornication is a sin. I don't want to explain too much because the main issue is that no matter what you want and how you want it, just be sure that you're not doing it in the wrong way. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. All the above mentioned have their pros and cons. Yeah, I think so. But at least when you are doing that for help's sake, you want to have a child, you are not married, so anything sexual to have a child, you are in sin, that's it. So but when you adopt a child, you want to have a companion, right? Adopt a child, you are helping the child and you're also helping yourself by giving yourself a companion. That's a better approach. Okay, life with self-love, good evening, is saying hi to everyone. Welcome. IVF is okay, but what if she doesn't have the money for the IVF? What can she do? For me, IVF is the best option for this person. Okay. Hi, MK, you're a medical person. Please help us answer this question. Let's know the best route this person can take. Let me sit. Maybe I'll bring a big phone. No joke, so that she can work to feed her. Or, if it since the cloth is dirty, let her feed her. Sit down there and feed her. Okay, MK says, MK, welcome. What God cannot do does not exist. MK, there's no day you will come to this life and I will not first laugh. What God cannot do does not exist. 40 plus are the ones that normally say that word do. Say what word, MK? Having a child is not like buying something one likes in a supermarket. People must look at the issue of children bearing from God's point of view, the God factor. Okay. MK, what's your thoughts? What's your advice to this person? Interesting. Peter, good evening. What is your thoughts? Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. Guys, please double tap on your screen to like this video, please. Please double tap. Very interesting. MK, very interesting, but it's also a deep one that we need to be sure to advise this person in a good way and not to mislead this person, because let me put myself in this person's shoes now. With what I know, if I was the one, I'm going to continue my life if I feel that I need, even though I don't know if I was single, if I would think I want a child, I don't know, child, but I think I'll go and adopt. I don't know the IVF process. IVF, no, it's not a sin. Nobody's saying IVF is a sin. The only thing we have established that is a sin here now is fornication, because you are not married. That one is a sin. So IVF, that's what I'm saying. The IVF process, I don't know what it entails. I think Chirima explained what it is. But yeah, Luisa, is that your MK? You were not here yesterday when my twin sister came here. She came here and I didn't see you. I don't know if she will come again today, but yeah, if she comes, I will introduce her to you. I was calling your name yesterday when she came here, but I think you were not here for that minute. Yeah. Well, it's okay. Thank you, MK. With surrogacy, you're not fornicating, no intercourse is involved. What's surrogacy? Carrying a child on somebody else's behalf. This is not even so with surrogacy, I think surrogacy is helping somebody else carry their child. When you give birth, you still give the person the child. You get? So she's still not going to, if she does surrogacy, unless you are saying she should do somebody else should do surrogate for her, but if you are saying she should carry somebody else's child, it's not going to meet her expectation, because her expectation is that she wants a child that will be with her to keep her company, one, two, that she can call her own child. Have you ever wondered how hooligans, terrorists, and abandoned children came into the world? Hooligans, terrorists, and abandoned children. Yes, that's one, but some of them still have parents who they just decide to be hooligans, though most of them are like this, abandoned children, all those things. But yeah, it's even easier to love an IVF child than an adopted child. It's not about loving now. So loving, you can even love, it depends on who is loving here. Some people can love anybody. So that person might not be about whether the child is adopted or not. It's just it's just your. In fact, let me just say what I think. I think that if I was not married, maybe I was already old. For me, I don't think I want to even give birth to a child. No, it's because I got married I gave birth to a child. I don't want to give birth to a child if I'm not married. Not because of the implication. Now where I'm coming from now is the part that this my body, I would have left, I will keep it as tender, as sleek and shaped as it is. If it's just child I want, I can't look for other means to get child. So for me, even IVF, it will still stress my body. No, I'll go and look for adopt. If I want a child at most, I will adopt. But say that I'll not go and get pregnant, I'm not married, I'll not get pregnant, go through pregnancy stress alone. No, I won't do that. That's me. That's my own thought on that. So yeah. Hello MKs. Yeah, I believe you're saying hi. MK, your people. Quintuplet is also saying hi. Fadessa, hello. Hi, welcome to the live. Fadessa, let's know your thoughts on this. Fadessa, please let's know your thoughts. A lady is not young, and then she's saying that she's aging, she doesn't want to get to menopause and find out that she cannot give birth again, and she's not getting any advance to get married. So she's asking what are the options. So some people have mentioned adoption, some people have said she should go and look for a close friend and get pregnant for the person. Somebody has said that she's not married, she's not entitled to have a child, like she's not supposed to be too desperate for a child because children are supposed to be gotten in the confines of marriage. Yeah, so what's your thought? So having weighed all this, your best advice for her is adoption. That's what I'm saying. My advice is adoption. That's my own advice. So that's what I'm saying. I need someone to explain this. Fadessa, do you understand how this IVF thing works? Do you understand how it works? So if I don't say hi to you at work, okay, we understand perfectly. I think that's my advice. I think that's my advice. But for me, I don't know. You know, when you are not in people's shoes, you might not know. But I don't think that I will now be single and be looking for a child. Maybe because she's already getting old. And let me tell you this thing. Loneliness is a thing. So she might really need companion. That's it. She really might need a companion. But for me, I'll just advise her to continue to believe and she will get married. Because I know some people have given birth at 50, even though how long will you take care of this child before you now get very old? But yeah. Please give her that food. Is that water there? Let me bring it. 1 second, guys. Yes. So what are you saying? Some may want to experience the delivery process itself. A child from your womb. So in this case, the individual may opt for IVF. For this, please can you explain this IVF thing for me? Even though I've seen Christians do IVF, I don't think IVF is a sin. I'm not sure. Yeah, she might want to have. So that's what I'm saying, that she's possible she wants to have the experience of birth. But me, I wouldn't want to have the experience. The reason why I have the experience is because I'm married. It's not something I look forward to actually. So for me, I'd rather stay by myself. But if she really, because if adoption may raise concerns of this child isn't yours, and I totally understand. I don't understand. Some people that have children also adopt now. So which one is this child is not yours? In the first place, the child is not yours because you are not even married to give birth to a child. Anyway, I understand what you are saying. I understand. IVF is getting your eggs fertilized with a donor sperm. So this IVF that people do with a donor sperm, there are some people that are married, they have husband, and they do IVF. Why? Is it that their husband's sperm is not available? Because I know some people might not be, I don't know, maybe they can't take him, but it's still their husband's sperm that they use. For married people, is that what happens? Even though I know we're talking about a person that is not married now. No intercourse involved. If the lady is concerned about her age and menopause, then adoption is not the best advice to give to, if she's concerned about her age and not menopause. No, it's her age that will lead to menopause now. The age she's concerned about, if she knew that she could take in at 50, she will not be concerned. She knows that once she gets to ages, she gets to menopause, then the probability of her being able to take in is low. So it's the age that's leading to menopause. Chinyere. Okay, then adoption is not the best advice to give to her. Okay, it is not by force for an unmarried woman to give birth to a child for God's sake. The only option is adoption. Even for married couples who have their children also can adopt if they so wish. Exactly. With the way you're putting it, then the child being adopted needs a two-parent home. With the way you're putting it, then the child being adopted needs a two-parent home. I don't understand, Chichi. Just explain, Chichi Mary T. Hi, the Johnny. Thank you so much. Good evening. How are you today? Louisa, I have to stop by to show love. Else, guilt will kill me. Nothing but... Thank you so much, Johnny. I understand. Thank you so much. Okay. Ngozi, married childless couple do IVF as well. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So this IVF, yes, married people also do IVF. Yes, most of people I've seen that do IVF are married people. Some men have low sperm counts or just sterile. Yes, I get that. Okay. Some people are concerned about not having kids in their 30s, late 20s, etc. Yes, so yes, it does, because I heard that when you get pregnant after your maybe at mid-30s above, there's a chance of the child having complications, even though there are a lot of people that have given birth within that time and nothing has happened, but that the risk is high. So yeah, IVF in some cases can be okay, especially for married couples who are not able to have their children. Sperm donation can be random and specific. Sperm donation can be random. Random and specific. Can you explain that part? I really don't understand. I understand the part of it being random, but what part is it being specific? It's different for this. I really don't know. See, a lot of things about this I don't know. That's why I brought it here for different advice. Because another thing I used to think about is, as a single person, anyway, that's why everybody's opinion matters. So let me just talk for myself. As a single person, I don't know. I think I'll be very fine with that. And if I wanted a companion or a child, I would maybe go adopt, but a very young one that I can maybe raise from a young age. Because I think that, why am I saying that? Don't forget I say is what I think. Now I'm not talking about anything that should be a rule. No, that's my own thought. I think there are enough children suffering outside there for you to bring in more to the world. If you are not in the confines of marriage, that is my thought. Why not go and adopt a child that needs help and nurture that child from the scratch, instead of bringing a new child, a random child from... That's me. Oh, you guys have said that this person might want a child, a feel of pregnancy, a feel of delivery for herself. That is something me I would never have. Never say never. It's different for different... Exactly, Fedesa, it's different for different people. It doesn't exactly mean it's menopausal hormones. Okay. Married women do IVF. That do IVF can also use their husband's sperm. Exactly what I was saying. That one is still explanatory. Because people don't know that the child being adopted needs a mom and dad, two-parent household. Okay, that's what Chichi is saying. That even a child that you adopt as a single lady, the child still needs a two-parent household. But this child doesn't have parents, and the child is in a motherless baby's home. So it's still maybe better for the child with the single mother than in the motherless baby. So that one, the child does not have an idea of who a parent is, so it's even manageable. But I get where you are coming from. The child still needs a balanced training, as we saw yesterday. But why you are adopting the child is because the child is not even getting anything better. So from this orphanage, hi Frank Raphael, good evening. Welcome to the live. That your daughter, I love her. She's too smart. She's too smart. I didn't know you were related to Sandra. I didn't know that the person I always watch, your baby girl I always watch on Sandra's live is your daughter. I didn't know. Well done. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you. Specific, if the husband is having low sperm count, okay, and drugs are administered to boost the sperm, then that boosted sperm is harvested to impregnate their own wife. Okay, so that's the specific. Okay, but the random is just going there to ask for any sperm that is there. Okay, thank you. Yes, she is. Yeah, that girl, she's so smart. The way she talks, she makes me laugh. When she's talking normally, I laugh. When she's singing, I laugh. And she might not be laughing, but I'm laughing. Okay, so specific, never say never, my dear. Yes, never say never. But there are some things that I am too lazy to stress myself on some things. E.g. this pregnancy thing. If I'm not married, I will not go through that process. I promise you. I won't. It's stressful. I'd rather go adopt. And enjoy my life. Yeah. So I was going to ask. There's also an option of freezing of eggs. So a lady that is bothered about her age running and all these things, because when she gets to menopause, it means those eggs have been wasted. Now there's a method now where a lady can freeze her eggs, and when she needs it, that egg can be used. So why not be patient? Of course, as you're being patient, you're also praying for the husband, because this husband thing, I don't think it's as deep as it used to sound. Maybe, yeah, but so even when you get married, not as early as you have thought, your egg that has been freezed can still be used, even though you have gotten to menopause. So you are sure that's your egg. Then the person you are getting married to is your husband. His sperm cannot be used to fertilize that egg. How about that option, guys? But random is sperm collected from a stranger to the couple. In fact, random collected from a stranger to the couple. Let's assume this couple, the husband doesn't have sperm count, it doesn't have any count. Maybe they tried to even help him, as you said earlier, it's not working. They are aware. I think that in a couple case, getting a random sperm is like adoption to them. They are married, they both agree this one is their choice, they decide to agree. But for you, a single lady, now going to now get a random sperm, you really, my mind is, what's the drive for a child that could come from your loins if you wait? Then if you are still waiting for your husband to come and you think you need a child now, why not just adopt? Then give birth to your child, like, see. The matter self come tire me. A serious Christian should not consider having a child out of wedlock. Yes, that is, you mean having a child like for anybody, like going to fornicate or something. But what about adoption? How about adoption? No, I don't know. Everybody has what they like, sha. What makes them, and it's I really can understand from where the lady is coming from. Imagine there's some people that love children. They so love children, they want to have their own, and now husband is not coming. I can imagine that she's in that shoe, so she's thinking a lot about it, and time is flying. Go freeze your eggs. That's my advice. She should go freeze her eggs. It's complicated. The man that comes may not be okay with adoption. Frozen eggs. It is okay. So Chichi, the man, when I say the man that comes to marry her, knowing that she's elderly, but the eggs that are frozen is still her eggs, so it's not adoption. Yes, the adoption case for her was only in the angle that she's alone and she needs a child. Like she's alone, she needs a child. Yes, adoption. But if she has been patient to maybe freeze her eggs and wait for a man to come marry her, in fact, the man will be happy that you took this initiative to freeze your eggs. At least, so even my sperm is not going to be used to fertilize your own egg. So it's still our child. You get? So there, that's what I don't know. That's what I think. Oh, I think that some things. I'm even trying to think of whether there's any word that the people are advised in the Bible, maybe in the Bible, to give birth outside wedlock, like give birth outside wedlock, outside marriage, and it was a good advice and it worked. Age, how old? Remember, if we are talking about our culture, it's not only the man's decision. I don't get to teach you. If we're talking about our culture, it's not only the man's decision. To do what? To do what? So, and we're talking about the age of almost getting to menopause. Almost getting to menopause. And that's the thing. When you are married, it's not even one person's, it's not a one person decision to make. It's both of you. Yes, her freezing the egg is just to help her say, I don't want to get to a place where I'm trying to take him and I cannot take him. So she freezes the eggs. When the guy comes, she will let him know, okay, I'm older than this, and I don't think I'll be able to take him. But of course, even in that case, they will still try to take him now. It's when she's not taking him that she'll not be like, okay, I have an option. I have some frozen eggs somewhere that we can fertilize. The man's family, do they have a say? I don't think so. I don't think they have a say that much. If he met the lady and he liked her, and the egg is her egg, it's not adoption. It's just like, it's IVF we're talking about now. It's IVF we're talking about now. And even in the case that they want to adopt, the family is not in a place. People are married, they are trying to deliver, they can't deliver, they're saying they should not adopt. Why are you advising them not to adopt? This is your family, number one. This is now their own family, one. Two, how do you mean they should not adopt? They need children and they can't get, they want to adopt to raise children. You're saying they should not adopt. Like, I really don't understand. Did she finish that food? But she ate enough, plenty. She didn't eat at all. She just test. Yeah. So yeah. Fidessa says man's family care. No, the man's family doesn't have a say. As long as you are both married, it's both of you that have the decision to make. It's your family now. So I think people are not considering the God factor. Was Sarah not past menopause? If God desires for you to have a child, age should not be an impediment. Another thing I think is that people really are more concerned about what is happening around. So everybody my age has a child. How they get the child is not people's concern. But that they are that age and they are not having the child that this their friend or neighbors have is their problem. The general problem in the world today is because many people want to help God. I think so too. Come, bring the food. Come, let me try food. Bring her first. So because why should wanting to give birth be your most worry? You are not married, you want to have a child, because of course society has said that if you are 40 you don't have a child, something is wrong. You not even thought, does God approve of this? Does this matter to God? How will this decision I'm making affect this child that I'm going to be raising now? Because you just gonna sorry. Because you just gonna take a sperm from who you don't know. You don't know who's the owner of the sperm just because the person submitted the sperm in the hospital. Just gotta get sperm and give birth to a child. Now when you are facing some things in future, you don't know where you trace it to. You don't know. Sorry, bring the water. Sorry, my love. My baby, sorry. Sorry, my baby. Hey. Sorry. So people really want to help God. I don't know why. And then of course another thing is pressure. Pressure. Maybe doctors shouldn't be existing because they are helping God. They are helping God. No, that's not it. What we're saying helping God. This me. He said maybe doctors shouldn't exist because they're helping God. Yeah, so there is a place of God giving doctors the wisdom to know what they're. That's why we take medications. Yes, we understand that. But again, let's be sure that because it's not everything really that people use wisdom that they got from God, yes, to still do evil now. Are we not saying because it's God that gave them the wisdom, we now do the bad and the good join? No, not really. Wisdom is still profitable. So what you want to do, ensure that you are still doing it the right way last. Because a lot of times we make decisions. It's not only we that these decisions affect, it still affects we and people that are with us. So when you are making decisions, consider the people that it will also affect, not just you. So when you go and collect a random sperm, you don't know where the sperm is from. Maybe an armed robber now, for instance. Then the child grows up and begins to steal. You be praying. What are you praying? You will not even think about that. You just think that the child grew or met someone that influenced them. So a lot of things to consider. A lot of things. See, what's his name? Abraham. That God told that he's going to give him a child from his own loins. His wife Sarah was not patient enough. She didn't believe that she would be able to give birth as she was old. But God has said this from your loins. Your loins means the woman you are married, your own wife, is where I will give you a child from. She now advised her husband Abraham to go and sleep with Ishmael. With the, what's her name? Is it Hagar now? And that one now went to give birth to Ishmael. That is one of our problems today. So it's not about getting what you want. It's about that thing, the problem that will come with it. Will you compare the worry you have now of wanting to have a child compared to the problem? Because now the decision is not just affecting Abraham. They have died, they have gone. It's still affecting us till now. So when God promises us something, he can do it, but he can do it in different ways. So you choose your own now. Choose the way you want. Is it the easy way that you just be living life, or you want the hard way where the repercussions you might not like? IVF is a sin. Nobody say IVF is a sin. We're only saying that in the confines of marriage, you and your partner have decided, yes, when you get what you get, you take it like that. But for a single person that you are not married, because I don't think the IVF initiative is for people that came maybe from doctors to say, okay, there are some people that are married, they can't have children. This is okay, yes. Why do people that are raped, why do they want to abort the children? Why do they want to adopt? Why are they not keeping it? In fact, this 40-year-old plus now that wants to get a child, if she's raped, she might not think of keeping that child. Why is she not keeping it? Why? Sorry. Don't disturb mommy. The girl, she did immunization today, so they gave her 3 good injections. So she just woke up, and I'm sure that's why she's manifesting. So I think that's another reason. So if you look at it deeply, sometimes we want to we should be careful not to rule God factor from everything, because even the natural things we see, there is still God factor in them. So why did God advise us not to marry unbelievers? I didn't know human beings. Human beings. But he knows that when you combine a believer, and that's why sex is spiritual. When you combine an unbeliever and a believer, the child that is going to come, yes, still in sin, but there are some traits that even when you are born again will still be with you until these traits are taken off, maybe through deliverance or all these things. That's why it's advising that as much as you can, marry within your own faith to avoid some things. Stop saying that word. You don't like the word. Which word here? Okay, Raid, Abi, sorry. Do you know that amazingly, I've been saying it in my videos. Yesterday I remembered I said Raid because Neze will say Raid instead. But most times I forget. Like I just I'm waiting for them to thank you for reminding me. I'm waiting for them to flag one of the videos. Let me go and delete it after I have plenty lives. I don't remember, my sister. This YouTube guidelines, have you ever read the complete guideline? I don't think I read it though. I'm using the idea of what I hear YouTubers, senior YouTubers say, don't do and not do. I don't think I'm really going to read the whole guideline to know what and what, because this YouTube, their wala is too much. Their wala is too much. Did you hear the voice notes one lady put on on that WhatsApp platform today about how every day her watch hour is reducing? That in fact her name is no longer on the YouTube page, that she wants to sell the YouTube account for 3,000. Sorry. Okay, Chichi says, before marriage, those people ask questions again. A man marrying a 45-year-old woman will also be up in age. Most mothers may advise against marrying a lady that age. Yes, most mothers will be against it, but don't forget that some ladies that are old, God can still meet them. It's just like the lady that married this pastor that his wife died. She was, I think, 60 and never married. So it could be an answer to her prayer also. At that point, she's looking for companions. So imagine her mother now saying, you are 60, telling the man that he has been married and his wife is late, to not marry a person of 40 because of 60 because she's old. He too is old. So the probability of him seeing a very younger woman will be scarce. Then also, when somebody is 40 and God wants to bless them, he will bring a man that will marry her, understanding her state, understanding her age, and still wants to marry her that way, which is also fine. Some people know that the person they are marrying is elderly, but they still go. It's a matter of choice. So Louisa, the lady should wait like Sarah and Elizabeth and all the women of the old. No. What I'm saying is that because Abraham did not wait, he didn't wait with what God told him. He went ahead to do what he wanted, and it posed a problem. I'm saying when we don't do things the right way, there's a problem and a repercussion that awaits us. I'm not saying she should wait. So her waiting is for marriage. That's what I'm saying. Not for a child. She has other options. And the option me I'm against is that going to just carry one random person to. No, not really. Who says that if she dies, if she goes to heaven without having a child, she will not be complete? I don't understand. I'm tired of that una group. That group na Imu. Hey, welcome Banta. See you later there. I'm going live now. Okay, believe. Have a nice time on your life. What I ordered versus what I got for yes, so I believe. I weak. Well, I was supposed to premiere today, so I didn't premiere again. Because I didn't have video to premiere. I had a busy day, so yeah, but whatever I want to do, let's do it, but have the right way. So it's the same God that gave medical people wisdom to do some things. They have used the wisdom to also be manipulating other things, change a man to a woman, change a woman to a man. Is that God's initiative? No. Do you get? So that God blesses you with something does not mean you can still use it and pervert the original intention and use it for evil. Does not rule the fact that it was God that blessed you maybe with the wisdom or something. Yeah, so we still have a choice to choose to do things the right way, even with the wisdom and the access to technology that we have. We should still try and do things right. Hi, Uche Chooks, good evening. Welcome to the live. Please, we'd like to know your thoughts as regards this topic of discussion. I like that you stated he has been previously married. In that scenario, it will work. It will work, yes, but even Are you saying that it's not possible for a man that's not married before to marry a 45-year-old lady? What if he is 50 or 55? He can marry her now. A man that is older than her can marry her. He too is old. Do you know that even for me sef, a guy that is 40, 45, 50, not married, you are not married before, you are a red flag too. Not necessarily because he's a red flag. I would just be wondering, why are you single for this long? What happened? Why didn't you get married? Do you get? There's a worry also. So when two of them meet, they have discussions. Chinwe, what do you think? Are you saying that nobody should marry a 45-year-old lady? There's also a guy that has been there, not married too. Then they might just match, and then they get married. In that case, if they believe that they are too old, they don't want to give birth, they just want companion, they adopt. They don't have to go through the giving birth route if they agree so. Yes, but that no man will marry a lady of 45. Why? Some people marry. Some people marry. In fact, some people marry a lady that age that still has children. Yeah. Sorry, baby. Who's Pastor Femi? Sorry, dude. I wish Pastor Femi would join this live one day because I want to hear from him. Who's Pastor Femi? Chirem. Not be only red flag, fairly used. Yes, because when a guy is too old, you are 40, you are 45, you are not married. In fact, my mom will first ask me, are you sure that man does not have a child somewhere? Yeah, so it's really a red flag until you now get to know some of them. Like I have a wonderful guy like that on this platform, KSL. KSL told me that he's 45, I think so, yeah, I said so. But he has only been into a relationship once, so KSL is not married before. KSL doesn't have a child outside. So you want to wonder, why are you single? Maybe one day that will be a topic on this live. Why are you single? That will be for the people that are single, and I don't have a lot of single people here for now. So it really happens. You know that there are really exceptions too. There are some people that get that long, but they really don't have maybe issues with them. Sis, have you met and had discussions with these older guys? 50, they are looking for 28 to 30. Of course, I get you. I know that they're looking for. Sorry. They're looking for younger girls. Yes, does not mean that sometimes they also still want to relax or settle down for girls that are still closer to them. Because even me as a lady, I don't know. This thing is still boils down to preference. Some people prefer that. Some people want to marry closer to their age also. True, Chichi. They only settle for older women when they lost all hope in the young. When they have lost all hope in the young ones, abi. Exactly. Especially these present young ones now that know all this thing. I know how to come and be doing yes sir, up and down. But yeah, and I think that people don't even talk much about men that are very old and not married. They don't want to plague the ladies. The men unko, why are they not married at that age? Because they will say they are women. That thing used to annoy me. They will say women full everywhere. There are wives everywhere. Husbands are scarce. Husbands are not scarce. Wives are not scarce. Stop saying that thing. I remember one time when I was still single, a guy was making me feel like if I don't accept him, husbands are scarce. I will not say husband. And I'm like, no, husbands are not scarce for me. I'm the one choosing husbands. I'm the one selecting. True, Chichi. Okay. Exactly. So people don't tackle these men that are old and not yet married. They'll be tackling ladies that are single as if the ladies will meet themselves. The men low-key, they are also worried now. Sorry. The men low-key, they are also worried. They know that Mela, how are you spelling my video? Sorry. Yeah, so how old is your baby? She's 9 months, so she's 9 months. She'll be 9 months tomorrow. I'll be next tomorrow, sir. Next tomorrow, 30th. Don't let them close your life. I pick my sister, beg. I want to my baby first. Yeah, so if you want to do things like this in the days of old, okay, if you want to do things like the days of old, many people will be sitting at the pool of Bethsaida, and me myself will be looking for how to grab his garment because this YouTube they show me shege banza. Chidera, I don't understand. Okay, this Chidera, if you do things like this, I don't personally, but I'm looking for how to grab his garment because this YouTube. If I am 40 and single, then along the line I desire to have a baby, I will go ahead. Yes, Uche Chuks, what will be your approach to having the baby? That's the question. It's not about having the baby. What will be your approach? What will be your approach to getting the baby? Thank you, Chichi Merity. Thank you so much. I better go and rest. Let Ife also get some attention. If I explain it, let me show you. Mary, come and move her from there. She's having a good time. She's having a good time. So let me do my live because and the good time by faith, she has been sleeping since we came back. So now she's awake. Now people will not rest. So Uche Chuks, I want to know your approach. What will be your approach to getting the child? Like, what will be your approach? But is it everybody here that thinks that if they are single at 40, they will want to get a baby? Am I the only one thinking that I will not want to get a baby? Yeah? Or maybe because I'm not there, I don't understand. Maybe it's only me thinking that. And maybe that's because of me. I don't know. I don't want to stress for nothing. Like, I can't stress for nothing when there are easier approaches. Hey, then again, Uche, I'm waiting for your comment too. Then there's another worry. There's this thing people used to say that they'll be asking you as a single person, when are you settling down? I don't know if it's just Africa or everywhere, but they'll be asking you, when are you settling down? And what they're asking you is, when are you getting married? So is marriage really settling down? Why do they use the term? What in marriage connotes that a person is settled? Like, because it was boring me. Like, okay, are they saying that single people are not settled? If you were in their shoe, you would want to maybe a banter, maybe, but I'm so convinced that if I was in that shoe, I don't doubt that I might want a baby. That one is a might, but I know that my approach will not be to go and get pregnant. I will not, because I will save myself the stress of pregnancy. I will save myself that stress of pregnancy, delivery, body coming back to shape when I'm a single lady. No. I would find other routes. Maybe I will look for someone that will carry baby for me. She said I'm the only one. Maybe I don't think I want to get pregnant and do all those procedures alone. No, I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll look for a surrogate that will carry the baby for me. When you give birth, give me the baby. But I don't think I want to do that. So Chirem, is marriage settling down? Why do we use the term banter? Thank God you people are married. is marriage settling down? Are we saying that people that are single are not settled down, or is there a concept of when you now marry, you are at peace, you are settled to now raise your family? Is that what they mean when they say, when do you plan to settle down? Like people that are single are not settled, and once you just get married, bam, you are settled. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Hey, God of heaven, this our Africa, I mean, this world, the world now, and terminologies. In fact, I don't know. Chidem says only me. Hey, so Chidem, you don't mind going through all this, what the process of pregnancy, delivery, everything free? Like when I mean free, like alone, without having. Okay, before you even desire that, you must have an approach in mind. I believe a 40-year-old lady might be in a relationship. The person I'm in a relationship with will father the baby. What if the person is not willing? Because if the person is willing to father the baby, why is the person not marrying you? Do you get? Why is the person not marrying her? Okay, I get. Maybe in the case that both of them want to be single, they don't want to commit to marriage, but they want to have a baby. But that's fornication, actually. Is that not fornication? At least since you know kuku marry me, make I use that one hold body. But that's fornication now. Which is this? It's not a sin. Sleeping with who you are not married to. Settling down is starting your own family. When you start your own family, you are settled. So other people that have not gotten married are not settled. Yes, baby. Yep. When are you settling down? In fact, then it's think, okay, see that when somebody's married now, they'll stop running up and down to do other things. They'll just be settled. Like you still do all the run around. In fact, you do more work as a married person now. You do more work. In fact, to me, singles are the ones that are settled. Creating your own family with them, it's settling down. Okay. So you are no longer in the market in that sense. You're no longer in the market, so you are settled down to take care of your wife and your husband and child, or wife and children. So the fact that you are still single, thinking about who to marry, how to marry, boyfriend, girlfriend, it means that you are not settled. Okay, I get that now. That concept has been confusing me. Like, yes, it's another phase of wahala. Another phase. When you wake up every day, think of children. You not see the way Fidesa and Sandra used to come online. Fala. Fidesa can come online 10 times a day. Every time you check, she's online. Or she's at the office, she come online. She's at home, she come online. She's cooking, she will come online. Live. Oh. They have time to do all those things. Why can't you, Chirerem, do it? Why can't you, Banta, do it? Oh, Chichi, why can't you? All because of children and family that you have to cater for. So how am I settled like that now? How am I settled? How is that being settled? Then where did they get that phrase from? Because it's not in the Bible, Sha. It's not in the Bible. In most cases, the woman will not allow the guy to know her plan. Uche. So she would deceive the guy and get pregnant and discontinue the relationship. As for fornication, I think we should allow God to judge them. Nah. Allow God to judge them. This is a hard one, dude. Of course, we allow God to judge them. We're not judging them, but still does not mean that we will not be doing things waiting for God. Maybe the things that you know is wrong, you will do it not waiting for God to judge you. Not really. I mean, being able to get out and just go. It means being able to get out and just go, right? My sister, that's another phase of life. And you know the truth, singles don't understand until they get here. All of them not to marry. It's good. It's a beautiful thing. You know, if I have the opportunity, of course, I'll marry again. I'm just saying that it comes with more responsibility. So I don't understand why they are calling it settling down. That's my question. Why you calling it settling down as if you just come and you just be like, nothing is going to be done. Now you think of pikin, think of husband, think of... If I was alone, and sometimes if I would not even decide I don't want to cook or eat. So Uche, we are not judging. So you don't judge. When you are judging somebody, is giving the person a verdict that this will happen to you, this will happen to you. That's different. But this Bible we are talking about fornication now, everybody knows it already. That is fornication is a sin. So we are not judging them. We are just telling them it's a sin. We are not telling them you will die. No, we are not telling them that. We are just telling them it's a sin. So why should somebody do what you know is wrong and say, I'm waiting for God to judge you? Why? It's because of the stupid man that he will not say, because I wait for me to judge you, I will not judge you, or I will forgive. No, now we have said the rules. The principles will continue to run, irrespective of who does it and who doesn't. Sandy and Faye would love to settle down beautifully soon. Really, they should, but they should enjoy this time and do all the lives possible. Chichi, do you know Dima? Do you know Dima Ume? Since Dima got married now, she has not come online. Of course, I know it's honeymoon, but she too should want to rest, take her time, set some things down, so when she comes back online, she can continue her life. So, my sister, at Uche, no one is judging anyone. The Holy Scripture is clear on fornication and adultery and other sins. Yes, we're not judging. If you are a Christian and you don't believe the Bible, it's your cross to bear. It's not really mine. It's just that as much as we can tell people, we tell them, because they say ignorance of the law does not free you from the consequences. Whether you are ignorant or not, when the law comes to you, this is the law, this is the punishment. They will not say because you don't know the law, you are free from punishment. Not really. Not really. So it's better to even know than to say you don't know or you don't want to know. The punishment is still available. Let the singles breathe. Hey, Banta, the singles are the ones breathing now. Any single that is not breathing does not want to breathe, because I don't think that singles should be looking at married people and say, hey, let us breathe. Well, allow you breathe. Don't mind those married people that are coming online to be doing PDA, allowing you people to not breathe, because the part they are showing you is the part you want to see. The part they are not showing you, you might not really understand it until you get in. Although it's a struggle, but no one, yes, exactly, Chim, that's what I'm saying. Even though it's a struggle, no one will trade it for anything, for real. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Tomorrow, let me go back to singlehood. I want to still be married again. I love it. I love the idea. Yes, it's good. But people should also know that it's work. I was listening to somebody say, she said marriage is work, but it is fulfilling work, and productive work or something. Yeah, so it's good work, but there's work in it. Don't think that it's just to come and sit down and be looking at your husband 247 and be looking. No, life will continue to happen. Things will continue to be done. You will do things. Don't just think that is what they show you, how they are lovey-dovey. No, there are a lot attached to it. Exactly, this is not settling down. I wonder why they call it so. The settling down concept, I feel like, is for the men, sha. Really? Why, Chiyem? I don't think so. The settling down is for the men. But the men, the responsible ones, also are now faced with more responsibility, because when they were single, they would think about what they want to do, but now they would think of, my wife has to be okay, my child has to be okay, I have to provide, I have to do this. Like, since we gave birth to this Smolly now, whenever we go for what they call it, immunization, like today, the money that we cough, I don't know, I was never told that immunization was that expensive. So for the men, the only advantage they have before marriage is that they don't, maybe some of them don't eat as good as they will eat now. They see who will serve them, eat good food morning, afternoon, and that's the only thing. But they still have a part to think a lot to ensure that the home is running and running effectively. So they are not relaxed after all. Some abuse the IVF. I know of a white lady who kept taking out the baby because she was getting baby girls, 8 to be exact. What? Then when she got a boy, she ended up being the boy ended up being a special needs child. Wow. Chichi, this thing you said, I know some people too that they do IVF just because they want twins. Are you serious? So she was doing IVF and taking off the babies. That means that person must be, because even the IVF process, I've heard that it's not even an easy process in the first place. The way it takes your body, the procedure it takes your body through is not even a palatable procedure. Some people bloating, they've not taken some people try and try and try, they still don't take it with the IVF process. And even while they are trying, some people might see them bloat, don't know that they are reacting to these procedures, thinking they are pregnant. Meanwhile, they are not pregnant, they are trying. Then somebody now gets pregnant 8 times, removes it just because she's looking for a boy. She said this life is really not balanced. Even the men are faced with more responsibility. Yes, I think so, true. So unless the irresponsible men, but the responsible men, they are faced with more responsibilities. Is it more? I think more compared to when they are single. Yes. To settle down for men means to chiba paulo. Cause some men to do. Children, please write this in English, please. Hi Elvo, where have you been? Where have you been? Elvo, how are you doing? Good evening, good to see you. Yesterday I didn't see you. I didn't see you yesterday. To settle down for men means to chiba okpanulo. Chiba okpanulo. Chinye, what is chiba okpanulo? Cause some men to do. Chinye, them translate for us, please. Playing God. Is that the meaning? IVF is not easy at all. I thank God for easy conception. Yes, it's not easy. It's not easy. I have people that tried IVF, tried, and they still couldn't take in. They had to wait to get natural conception because they were just not taking it in. And I heard that is not an easy process. That is sometimes it's even painful. I don't know if the person that was telling me was narrating it correctly, but it's not as easy as people mention it to be. It's not. Elvo, good to have you here. How are you, Elvo? Elvo, please, let's hear your thoughts as regards what is pinned down here. The question that is pinned. Chidem, I read it well now. I just don't understand it. You say Igbo girl. My mama said I be Igbo. Hey, she says to settle down for men means to chiba okpa nulo. Chiba okpa. Is it okpa nulo or okpa nulo? I don't know. Because some men to do. Hey, stay home. My papa said I be Igbo. Yes, so. Chichi, don't translate it for her. Please now. You, Chichi, I'm talking to translate it now. You have to inject yourself. It's not easy on the body. Maybe you see, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. Me, I'd rather go through the easy route to get the same result. And of course, not every easy route is the true route or the correct route. As far as it's easy, it's also a good route, not a bad or a wrong route. I'll go through it better than stressing myself on it. Put your legs in the house. Do you think marriage puts anybody that the leg will not be in the house in the first place? It will still not be in the house when the person marries. So do you think marriage changes anybody? I don't think so. The person that is used to Okpanu law in the first place will continue to Okpanu law even in marriage. Hey, I'm doing like MK now. The way MK was saying, doing as if she understands Igbo, saying nonsense. Yeah. My back, Chirim. Thank you, Chichi. Don't mind Chirim, Joe. It means to force one woman and stop going from one. He cannot face. So, hey, Chirim, why are you saying this now? I'm not expecting you to say this. So. You think when the man marry you, he will not stay with one woman? No. A man that is not faithful in the first place, when he marries, it's just a matter of time. That nature will still come out even when he's married. It doesn't change anything. In fact, I think it will make it worse. Why? Because unless the person has been, it's not the marriage that changes him, it's his decision to change and do the right thing that will change him. Because if it's just marriage, in fact, because he's used to testing plenty women in the first place, when he's married and now decide to stay with one woman, he will miss the different things that all the fried rice, jollof rice that they call it, that he tests before. he will now miss it now, because when he's now with just one woman, he will want to experience what he was experiencing before. Okay, she said that's what she thinks the settling down means, abi. Okay, so people are assuming that these men, when they settle down, they will not stay with one person. They assume it's not like that. Sis, a womanizer is a womanizer. Oh, yes, oh, Chichi Meriti, yes. Only God will change him. That they said it doesn't mean they do it. I'm just saying, okay, yes, Chichi, now understand what you're saying. That's when people say settling down, they mean that when the man, maybe a person that's run up and down because they are single, they are not committed to anybody, they are running up and down. But now, they think that commitment can make them stay in one place. I get you now. Okay, yeah, yes. Doesn't mean that they do it. That's what people expect of them, but that's not what most of them does. Okay, thank you, Chichi. Yes, thank God for natural conception indeed. My sister, yes. So my advice is to single girls, if he's already cheating, biko, run. Exactly. But I think, who was that? Is it Banta? Not Banta. I think I was talking to somebody recently, and she was saying that sometimes even married people were the ones that, so some single people will be in a relationship, they are being abused there, they are being insulted. Sometimes when we say abuse, it's not only physical abuse or emotional abuse, mental abuse, different kinds of abuse. They are still in that relationship. And she was saying that the problem sometimes is from we married people, that we make them feel like men are not plenty outside. That is a wrong notion. Remove the beep, try and back and she will stay. That is a wrong notion. How will you say? So she said that single people think that married men and husband material, let me say that, are not plenty. So they want to hold on to the one man that they have access to, so that they don't leave him even in the abuse, and then they are now stranded. Who says you'll be stranded? So when I was single, I hated to hear that, in that men are scarce. They are not scarce. So I believe that men are scarce, but I don't believe men are scarce. I believe husband materials are scarce. But also, when they say, they don't balance their statement by also saying that wife are scarce, because women are everywhere, men are everywhere, but husbands and wives are scarce, because the way the generation is now, a lot of people are doing things the wrong way. So the few that are doing it the right way, they are few, so they are really scarce. And so the probability of those two meeting is what makes it scarce. Does not mean that it's not possible, or that you should not stay in an abusive relationship. That's what I think. Any man that likes anything unskirt as single, when he gets married, he is not likely to change. He won't change. So if because a man is cheating and he says you are the girlfriend, but he's cheating with other people, then you are not happy that you are the girlfriend. You are deceiving yourself. Because the same way we tell the other ladies that they are the girlfriend, so side chick will not know that she's side chick, because in her mind she's main chick. Boys are everywhere, but real men are not. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you. But the way they make you feel is like men are scarce, but women are everywhere. So a man will be telling a lady that if you don't accept me now, other men are not scarce. Don't tell me that. But abusive relationship is a no, please. Yeah. So, yeah, but abusive relationship is a no. Like, but really, is it true that we married women make single people feel like, because we have gotten our own husbands are scarce? So you should not stay in relationship that are abusing you are there. He's slapping you are there. He's insulting you are there. No. Turn her face this way. Turn her head. Come, let me turn it. So I think single people should know that men are not. In fact, have you observed that even the men now, why are those ones that are staying 50, 40, they are not married? Why are they single if women are really everywhere? Because they are looking for wife material that is also scarce. But they like to deceive themselves. Maybe they are thinking that every lady will hear that and accept that it is true. No. So I think that wife materials are also scarce. That's why some of them are still single. You see a guy, why are you single? You are well to do. You are working. You are comfortable. Why are you single? They will say, you girls. But girls are everywhere. It means you too. You have specs. You can't just go and meet every girl and think that you are fine with any one of them. No, you know that some of them are not wife material, and you too want wife material. So why you say women are everywhere if it's just to go and pick one by the road and just marry like that? It's not that easy too. So they should not stop deceiving single ladies that men are scarce or husbands are scarce. They are not scarce. It's just that where are you looking for them? If you are looking for them in the wrong place, you might see a lot of men, but you might not see husband material there. Yeah. So that's what I think. That's what I think. But I'm even also thinking, what are we doing as married women to make single people now feel like they should hold on to the men they have? That thing used to annoy me when I hear it. If you have a guy, hold on to him, or that you should not go. So if he's a guy, I should still hold on. True talk, husband and wife materials are scarce, period. Yes. Period. They are both scarce. Nobody should be deceiving anybody to say that when you say. So ladies now want to hold on to the men they are holding on to, regardless of how they are there suffering there or what's happening. Their mind is that, hey, I will not say anything, and the guys know. So they are taking the advantage to deal with you, knowing that you will not leave. When a guy knows that you would leave a relationship, like somebody was telling me recently about a lady that is in a relationship and the guy is abusing her, not beating her with his words, he's insulting her, and she's there. And she says that she feels like everywhere she goes, the guy is following her. It's not following you. It's his words that are following you. Because you have internalized those words, you have accepted them, and you believe them. So she's now holding on to that guy now. And the guy knows that you are scared to leave him. And I said, I will not advise you to, they look at us like bad when we say leave the relationship. So my own is that don't leave, but do something for yourself. Just tell him to give you some time. Like, take some time off that relationship to think, to clear your head. And then choose how you felt when you were there and how you felt when you were not there. If you think being with him is better, then go there. It's not me. I'm not the one in the relationship. It's you now. So, but deceiving yourself that nobody, how will you know if there is somebody else good for you outside there when you have not left where you are? And the longer you stay where you are thinking that the person will come and do the right thing or he will change, the good people are coming, seeing you engaged, and they are moving on to other people. But as long as you are there, they can't approach you. Because if I was a guy too, if I come to, hi Diamond Shots, good evening, how are you doing, welcome to the live, how was your day? So because if I was a guy also and I come to meet a lady and I see that she's in a relationship, no matter how much I feel for you, I will not talk to you about relationship. So I think mature guys will come when they see that you're in a relationship, they will move to another person, and then you're wasting time, and that person will not marry you. You will not start afresh. Or I think that's the case for some people that get too old before they now get married. They are wasted time in one relationship for too long. Now people that would have married them have come and has passed. Now, one shot. Good to know that you are here. How was your day? It says it's doing good. Nice to hear. Okay, so I pinned the question. We'd like to know what your thoughts are. What's your thoughts? What advice will you give to a person in this situation? What advice will you give this lady that wants a child but she's not married? What will you advise her? Which approach will you advise her to take to get a child? So yeah. True talk, husband and wife materials, I suppose. And that one shot also, do you believe that husbands are scarce, then wives are everywhere, or you think both are scarce, or the other way around? I remember that one shot last time. He said if a lady asks him out, it's a no. Like, he doesn't believe that a lady should be the one approaching a guy. A guy should be the one to approach you, the lady. Yeah, and I agree with that. No matter what. your best bet is to position for him to see you, make friends with him. If he still doesn't like you, doesn't like you. For me, I can't say if you want to have a child, it's good first to get married. Okay, I can say if you want to have a child, it's good to first get married. Yes, I agree with you. But this lady is getting older and marriage is not coming. There are some people on the chat earlier has advised that she should either look for somebody to get pregnant for or do an abortion. Sorry, adoption, like adopt, sorry, abortion. Okay. She should adopt, like adopt a child. Because you know there's a point she'll get to, she'll be, not these Gen Z people. For what, Chichi? So, you know, if she gets older, maybe some people, menopause comes at late 40s or 50. If she now gets to menopause, it means she can't get pregnant, like biologically. So, she's trying to maybe try and get a child before then, so she's not stranded. What would be your advice for her? She should wait to get married. Somebody also said that don't allow a man to benefit of you before he marry you. Diamond shot. Why have you not been here since? He says don't allow a man to benefit of you before he marries you. They are the ones asking guys out now. Okay, Chichi, don't mind them. Gen Zs, they're asking guys. I was telling my husband today, we're watching a program, a singles program, and you need to see the way the ladies were. I said this generation, ladies love men more than men love them. They are just hyper. A lady will tell you, I'm liking this guy. Why are you liking the guy? Hey, I don't know what made them think that men and everything. Anyway, so yeah, Diamond Short says don't allow a man to benefit before he marry you. So this is even the case that you're in a relationship with the man though. So this lady now might not be in a relationship, but we had an advice for her before that she should just look for a random guy and give birth for. But you know that if she's going to adopt, and she doesn't need to sleep with anybody, she can just go to the motherless baby's home and then ask to adopt a child. Me too, I don't believe in that looking for anybody, just sleeping with somebody just like that. I really don't agree with that also. Because what will you tell your child that I needed a child, so I just went to call one guy? I don't understand. If you allow every man to test you, do you know how who will marry you? Diamond Short, I really agree with you, and I'm happy there is a man saying this, because I think most of our conversations today is mostly women that we had. Of course, we have one or two men, but thank God there's a man saying this. Like, you know, most times it's we ladies that want to be defensive with ourselves, but a man saying that a lady should not throw herself to any man, not even the one that is not married to her. That's it. I think the issue is well discussed. Yes, well discussed. Did you see Diamond's opinion? Well discussed. Yeah, so I think people just want to be under pressure unnecessarily, because really, why, if you want to have a child that much, pray to God to give you a spouse, someone that will marry you, and he will give you. I don't know that people don't know that God wants you to even have children. It's his desire to give you children, but also that he wants you to have a child does not mean you should go have it by hook or crook. No, do things the right way, get the right results. Just want to go and sleep with any random man, you don't know the man's background, you don't know what is running in his genes, you just give birth to a child like that. So yeah, I think people should be more concerned about what God wants. People want to now live life without thinking of the God factor, because when you say God, they think you are too spiritual. My sister, that you are existing alone, that you are alive, is a spiritual matter. It's not, you didn't jump from heaven, or you didn't just meet yourself on the earth. That your mother and father came together. That, have you even imagined how the sperms even meet, how they form, how you grow? I was looking at my daughter and I'm like, so it's one small sperm that made this one to be like this, and she has grown like this. How do you are with them 247, but you don't observe when they grow, you just see that one day they are grown. Do you get? It's spiritual. So you can't deal with life and be wanting to remove the spiritual angle. No, life is spiritual. So this generation want to make everything calculative. This one, no, not really. Even the things that look too natural, they are still from the spiritual background and basis. So yeah, forget what people are saying because you are 40, you soon, so you should go and give birth for anybody. Not really. So I was even advising that go and adopt. If you adopt a child, it's still honorable. Have 20 likes. It's been a while I went to below 20. You guys have been doing well for me. Thank you so much, guys. So yeah, I think that this issue has been really, really flogged well. And in fact, this live has been a blessing because every time I come, I learn a lot. I learn a lot. So thank you so much. Thank you, Daddy, for this topic. Like, thank you for guarding my back. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so, so much for always coming. So of course, let's see you again tomorrow. I think we should keep doing things right. And please, guys, always put the God factor. It's very important. It's not a cliche. And don't see people that call God every time as over spiritual. No. It's not. In fact, if you don't, in fact, not having God, you are just giving yourself room for a lot of mistakes and everything. Because even the devil that is anti-God is looking for how to enter you. So when he leads you to do something wrong, he enters you and you gave him a legal ground to have whatever he wants to do with you. And it will be your fault. At that point, it will not be God's fault any longer. So please learn to do things and do them the right way to get the right result as always. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you tomorrow by God's grace, 7 p.m. All things being equal. Have a dinner tomorrow. Guys, I'm not sure I'm going to be coming tomorrow, but I'll see. If I come back and I still have energy to do the live, I will. If not, we'll see on Monday. Maybe I shouldn't be using Sundays as my off days because my Sundays are usually very busy. So after church tomorrow, we'll have a couple's dinner in the evening. So I don't know how it's going to go. But if you see me, of course, join. If not, till Monday, we'll see. Thank you so much, Chichi Merity. You're a darling. Daddy. Mommy. Diamond Shot. Chichi. MK. Every one of you that have come to my life today and always come to support, thank you so, so much. I really do appreciate you guys. See you where we see. Bye, guys. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye. Yeah, I did almost 2 hours, 1 hour 52 minutes. That's a good one.